Hi guys, I'm back. I had this crazy idea last night that I had this perfect introduction to how I want to start off with everything I've kind of been going through recently. I've fell off really bad recently, like, just my life has been very unstable and I'm actually very sick right now and this is why I look like this. But I thought about it last night and this is why I want to record myself right now, and this is going to help me explain to you guys what I went through and how this mentally and physically changed me. Um, so, a lot of you guys know me as like a very happy, exciting person. My voice is also really gone, so please ignore my man voice. Um, I've always been a really excited, happy, outgoing person, and it's one of I'm not gonna lie, it's one of my favorite features. It's something that I thought nobody could take away from me. Like it's my power. Like I've I grew up. Um, I always had kind of issues in school with bullying, I guess you could say. I was just never like a mean person to anybody. I really tried my best to always be friends with everybody, reach out to people, and I really didn't have any problems with a lot of people. It was always just more towards me, and I guess harassment and stuff like that. And I mean, I wasn't cute in middle school really. I mean, I guess you can say I was, but I wasn't. I mean, I had a glow up, I guess, somewhat. But the moral is, the moral of that is, I was never a girl going around purposely putting other people down and hurting people. That's never been somebody I am. And even when this stuff was going on, I never even took it out of hand. I was never gonna I mean, I got angry and was like, maybe I should go do something, but no, I never did anything about it, and I put up with it, and I used it as fuel to just be better and not worry about it. And you know what? When I had to, I changed schools, and when I wanted another start, I changed another school. So I was in 3 schools. Um, my high school experience was really good, I'd say, I guess. The moral reason I'm talking about all of this is because as I've been modeling since I was around 16 years old, my life kind of changed for the better and for the worse. I am no means a famous model. I don't get paid jobs like that much. I'm still really working my way up. But I'm by no means giving up. I'm 19 years old and I still have so much ambition for this stuff, and I'm not gonna give up. And anybody who tries to tell me different, I'm just like, yeah, and I don't take the advice. I'm literally so hard headed to what I want, and I go and I do what I want. You know what I mean? Which can be good and which can be bad, but I take it as a good thing because I mean well. So I'm just looking out for what I want in life. So when I started modeling, um, it helped my life a lot. It helped me see things differently. It helped me be more active, healthy. I realized that there's so many more different types of people in the world too. It kind of it expanded me to see that there's so much more than what we see every day. Like everybody's going through something. Like there's so many different types of people and cultures and places and like different things in this world that like it just expanded me to. So I really started liking the whole idea of being able to be a paid, like a model, like living my dream, like being able to travel and see things. Like that's just anybody's idea maybe about like life. Like nobody really, some people want to stay, I guess, but some people, a lot of their ideas, like I just want to see what's out there. And that's always been my thing. And looking up to a lot of girls on the internet when I was around 17 and 18, I started seeing that I wasn't eating I mean, I've always been a kind of picky eater, but I never was struggling with any type of eating disorders or anything. And I would say 18, around 18, I started getting kind of really picky. I started watching what I eat. I tried to be vegan. I tried to do this, that, and it didn't really work. So recently, about probably 6 months ago, 7 months ago, I started realizing that I wasn't myself anymore. Like, completely just was so unhappy. I don't know exactly what happened, but something just clicked in my brain, and I wasn't the same person I was. Like, I just completely was unhappy. Like, I started getting really sad. I wasn't as fun and, wanting to do things as I was. I blew off a lot of my friends. I started not going out. I started, not caring about myself. Like, I don't know, something just kind of clicked, and then as time was going on, I stopped eating a lot. Like, and the whole moral of this is, I was inspired by the internet, which gives you false looks, and Photoshop, and girls who have boob jobs, and girls who can pay thousands of dollars for a perfect face and a stomach and tattoos that you want and you don't have. Like, there is so much on the internet that mentally got to me that I didn't even realize. Like, I was looking up to all these models so much that, like, it started to actually mentally get me before I could even realize that I had a problem. Like, that's how mentally destroying this internet can be. And for so many girls, like, this whole 2016 and up has been life-changing. Like, girls everywhere, all over the internet, everybody's posting their bodies and being positive, and, like, that's great, but I was using it as a bad influence, and I was saying I wanted to be that, and I was doing it in ways that I wasn't getting results. I was almost just, like, hurting myself. And I'm actually going to tell you guys this because I want to tell you, like, what I've been through, and I know so many girls go through it, and what I'm doing now, and what I did as soon as I noticed, and what I'm doing to get out of it right now. I'm also sick too, so bear with me. So as soon as I noticed that I wasn't acting right and I wasn't eating, I went to my doctor. I told her right away I was struggling, I needed something, so I started seeing a nutritionist, and I am actually starting soon to work with a personal trainer to get the results that I haven't got, because I've been going to the gym and not seeing results can sometimes irritate you to be like, I need to do something else, and it's not that, it's your workout routine, and it can be very similar every day, and turns out that's not good for you, and there's so many things I didn't know to improve myself, and this is why I wanted the help that I got, and to continue modeling in a very positive way, not a negative way. I stopped posting, I was very sad, I just had negative thoughts, I didn't want to be around people, like, just eating, everything just kind of fell, like, all down on me, and I just was becoming this person that I didn't want to be. Like, I wanted to be happy and stuff, and go back to my old ways, so I got help, and I'm back on the right track, and I just wanted to give a little speech about just this internet thing in general, and how so many girls are going to fall into this, and how so many already did, how so many girls have probably struggled with eating disorders, and, just living up to an expectation that isn't even real. Like, these girls, there's Photoshop. Like, I can tell you as a model myself, like, there's Photoshop. Like, it's all over. Like, I mean, even if you saw my unedited photos sometimes, like, there needs to be stuff done to make models look the way they are. Like, you're not gonna get 100 perfect shots. Like, that's not who people are. We're not supposed to be perfect. And they're giving us this illusion that these girls are what we're all supposed to look like to be successful, and that's not the truth. And I for so long thought, if I don't look like that, then this is why I'm not gonna make it. This is why I should just quit modeling. Like, like, I was really down on myself, and I've never thought that way before, so I really knew something was up. So I started painting. I just got very creative. I started looking at places to move. I'm still looking at, moving to New York or California. I'm looking at schools there right now. I also really got into writing. I've gotten into singing, dancing, musical theater. Like, I'm about to join all of this stuff, and I'm just really excited because it just opened my mind to be more like, get me out of this hole I'm in, and I've been like, finding myself more, you know? Like, that's what I needed, and that's, in a way, I'm kind of happy I went through like a little rut because I needed it. Like, I needed to find myself. I wanted to see what really mattered in my life and where I was going, and being sad and trying to push myself out of it gave me the power to by no means do I have depression. I don't think I do. It was nothing that serious. So obviously being able to push myself out of it was just me being in a rut myself. Like, by no means is anybody just going to be able to wake up and be like, I'm ready, you know, to be happy. Like, I understand, like, it's not that easy. Like, I understand completely. And I'm not trying to get really into the topics of, like, you know, like anxiety, depression, stuff like that. I can do another video on that if you guys would like, but I just was focusing more on it was my mindset more than an actual condition, but it really felt like the end of the world, you know, and so I got my mind to do a lot of things that I just always wanted to do and kind of never did, and it helped me. And I mean, I'm still working on myself, and you know, I've just been so worried about what's to come that I haven't been focusing on the present, and that's what you guys really need to focus on, is like getting things done day by day, because I was so worried, like, oh, like, I'm never gonna be a famous model because I don't look like this, but like then I would freak out and I wasn't really doing anything about it. So there I am, like, not eating my dinner, not eating this, you know, working out, you know, and being very dizzy, like, all the time. Like, it just was so unhealthy, and I was just tired of it. And I'm finally feeling like, I mean, I am sick right now, but I am kind of jumping out of it, and I'm starting to feel very better about myself and where I'm going. Yeah, so my whole thing with this whole internet thing is, girls can be so inspiring and so positive, but we just gotta make sure that we're doing it in the right way, and that if we have problems, it's okay to talk about them. Like, you don't need to be perfect. You can tell the world that you like what I'm doing. This is why I wanted to make this video. Like, there is things going on in everyone's life, and if you can share them and we can all kind of just combine, like, it won't be as scary to face these things alone, and to see that even the girl that you look up to that has 20 million followers, oh, look, she has anxiety. Oh, look, she has a mark on her leg. Like, wow, she isn't perfect. Like, there's so many things about people that you just don't want to judge because you just don't know. And it's helped me because now I can look at girls on the internet and not be almost like intimidated by, in a way. Like, I'm happy to see the girls on my Instagram feed. Like, I'm glad to see them. Like, I don't want to be influenced by them, but I want to be happy for them and be inspired, but not to the point where it's too dramatic, like what I was going through. And so now that I can scroll through and I can see these girls and be inspired and take it as a blessing and more of a lesson to, like, improve myself, that's what I've been doing now. And I've started my own workout plan, and you just have to love your body. You have to love what you're given, and, you know, you can. If you have money and you want to change some things, go for it, you know? Like, it's okay. Like, you're allowed to do what you want with yourself. Like, you don't have to worry about what other people think. It's your life. So that's exactly why I made this video. And for all of you guys that are just curious, I just wanted to be completely honest with this and say I don't edit my photos. This is me without any makeup right now. And then, I don't know if you'll be able to see me. This is my waist. I'm 24. My cups are 30. So, you know, big tit club up in here. And then my hips are 35. And for some of you guys that don't know, that's just like kind of a regular portion to a girl. Most girls do have bigger up, but I mean, you take what you're given in life and you work with it. So the lesson here is that small boobs are okay. No, I'm just kidding. But they are. And I just want to remind everyone to just love what you're given and work with what you have, and to make the best of things, because I really didn't think I was going to be able to get out of this, but again, inspired by the internet, it helped me to get out there and do more things for myself, and I'm going to start using it the right way. And I just wanted to let you guys know that I'm going to start making videos more, and then I'm back, and then this is me, and I just wanted to share my story with you guys. Thank you.